This episode is brought to you by Schismatic Industries. Schismatic Industries is gi and no-gi jiu-jitsu apparel. You can check out their apparel at www.schismaticindustries.com, which is spelled SCHISMATIC Industries. You can also follow them on Instagram at schismatic_industries and check them out for the best gi and no-gi jiu-jitsu apparel. This episode is also brought to you by Guardian Oil. You can follow them at www.tryguardianoil.com or follow them on Instagram at handle tryguardianoil. Guardian Oil is a spray, a cleansing spray you can use before or after training, especially in the grappling department, to keep you clean, keep your skin healthy, soft, and clean from infection and germs.
I'm a champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
Shirtless.
I don't know the last time I wore one.
You wear your shirtless to work?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
put them on anymore. I haven't worn one on the show for a few weeks. I don't think.
Yeah. That's the trend. You're the nature boy.
That's right.
Mm.
You get your morning brown in?
I did. That's nice. Yeah. SpongeBob coffee cup.
Yeah. Did you see my slippers? I sent you a picture of them
I
yesterday.
did. Mm.
You like those?
Yeah.
I like how they're different. How one is one and one's Patrick and one's SpongeBob.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting how shoes are supposed to match? But why?
But why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Dude, I have a hard time grasping reality as it is. Now you're just gonna, yeah. I do have a weird thing, man. I don't know. So I could never do drugs. Like I could never do real drugs. Like mushrooms or something? No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Haven't you read everything about like how like good for you they are?
Sure. But
Watch the docs.
but I can't. Dude, reality freaks me out in general. I'll be like,
Having altered reality would be
no, just
too
like,
much.
I'll be like in line at a gas station, and then I'll be like, am I really here? I feel like,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's like, I kind of feel like I vaguely remember walking in the store, so it's like, how'd I get here kind of thing.
Yeah. And you're like, wait, I'm a person?
Sort of, yeah, sort of. And then I start getting like, and then I feel weird, and then I feel like I can't feel my feet, and I'm like, are my feet really on the ground? And then it's weird. It's weird, dude. It's like I'm.
Then I gotta take a second to snap out of it. Yeah.
It's not good, dude. It's not good. It's very unusual. The only
That
time
used to happen. That used to happen to me a lot when I was a kid. That stopped happening.
Yeah, see, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll like stop at a gas station, walk in, I'll be waiting in line. And I'll be like, I was like recap all the events of the day so far, and it'll just feel like one quick little memory, and I'm like, did all that really happen? It's like, am I really here?
What
It's weird.
What is gas station?
It's weird. It's hard to explain. I'm just like, the way I'm explaining it is the best I can explain it.
I know what you're talking about.
It's very unusual. Like I just woke up from a half dream. And it's like, am I actually here?
Yeah.
What is here? That's weird.
Mm-hmm. All right, so no mushrooms for you.
No, definitely not. And you gotta know yourself, man. You gotta know yourself.
Yeah.
I know. Like my experiences with marijuana were the same way. It was just like, it's not for me, dude. I would just trip out. Like I trip out completely sober.
Yeah.
It's weird, dude. I gotta I gotta bring the tone down. I gotta give some sad news. You ready?
Yeah.
So, I feel obligated to say it, at least on air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good buddy die of COVID. Isn't that crazy?
Damn.
Yeah, my dispatcher in Washington, he's 34 years old, died.
What?
I know. I just found out a couple days ago.
Damn. Isn't that weird to think about? It just gave you your back just hurt.
Yeah, my back just hurt. Yeah, I mean, and then someone from work called me and said that he went on vacation, got the COVID, was off work, was getting better, and was like, he said like, yeah, I'll be back at work in a couple of days. Like I'm getting a lot better, and I guess he took a nap and just never woke up.
What?
Isn't that
Yeah.
wild?
Yeah.
Young guy, nice guy.
Fleeting.
Yeah, like he was the one. Like half the fun when I don't know if you remember, I'd work in the dispatch office sometimes, and like half the fun was just bullshitting with him. Like
Yeah.
he was just fun to fuck around with. And it's like whoa, heavy, heavy
Mhm.
news. So his name's Julian. So we're like, I don't know, at least say something. There you go.
Yeah.
It was rough, dude.
Well,
I was like, whoa.
had to sit down.
I couldn't wrap my head around it. I have a hard time wrapping my head around reality as it is.
Yeah.
Like this young guy is like, I don't think I've ever had a young guy, like a friend, like die. I don't think. We're too young for that.
No. I know there's a couple kids who have, but none that I was close with.
Yeah, we had a couple girls die when I was in 8th grade, I think, and I was like acquaintances with them, which was even then it was like, whoa, it's weird,
Mm-hmm.
very unusual. Life is a weird thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ready for it.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's such a small percentage, you know. Not like we're going to talk about COVID the whole time, but for young people to die from it, it's like so rare.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, it happens though. But I mean, the way you're sounding, it sounds like it could have been something else.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
If you
I
just
really
fell
don't know.
asleep and didn't wake up. That's like
Yeah,
maybe you had like an aneurysm or something.
maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Especially if we felt like he was getting better.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's unrelated, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe do they autopsy everybody, or is that something you choose to do as a family?
I think you choose to do that. Yeah. If they don't think it's like anything weird's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably expensive, is it?
I have no idea. I assume so.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
It's like a whole extra
Because you gotta
step.
pay. Yeah, you gotta pay a guy to like go through everything.
Yeah, it's probably difficult.
Yeah. Think about the guys that have that job. Like you were like
I
they
don't
go
feel
to
any.
that school.
I feel
and
no
they're
pity
like,
for them. They
you
choose
know
to do
what?
that.
Yeah. But I mean,
That's
I just feel
whack.
like that's a certain kind of person.
I feel like it is a certain kind of person, and not the good way.
Yeah.
That's a twisted person, I think.
There's thousands of them all across the country.
You don't think they're twisted?
Someone has to do it though.
Yeah, I guess. But to be like, you
But
know
it'd be
what?
like,
I'm gonna inspect dead people, like in their
yeah, but it's more like
insides.
they're an investigator. Like, how'd this guy die?
Are they though?
Yeah.
I guess, but like,
I think honestly, if I was like you're gonna be a doctor, I think I would choose that version of one.
would you really?
Yeah, you don't have to talk to anybody. It's not
That's a
like
good one. Well, I bet they do though. That's the weird thing.
you think they talk shit to the
I think
body.
yeah. Well, not shit, but they're like, all right, help me out here. What happened?
Oh, we're gonna cut this
Like,
open. Ah.
how'd this get here? Like,
Yeah,
come on, dude.
you think that's what they're all like? How'd this get in here?
Probably. They're probably weirdos, man. I'm
Yeah.
convinced.
Oh,
Man, speaking of weirdos, I gotta be very careful what I say. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't even go down that can of worms. I don't know. We had I would say an unusual seminar yesterday. That's what
oh yeah, what was that guy came to?
the guy came and he brought some friends.
Hmm.
She shouldn't have. In my opinion. My opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. It was it's like some of the stuff we did, like the stuff we did when we took it to the ground and did like jujitsu stuff was like pretty good.
but like they try to make this whole thing full circle where they're like, this is how you'd approach someone standing up if he like tried to draw a weapon on you. I'm like, oh no, we're not doing this shit,
Oh
are we?
no.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, I fucking hate that. For one, I feel I don't know. Some of them
Dude,
old.
but everyone knows that jujitsu doesn't work in the streets. So
Well, listen, I'm the first to tell you it definitely doesn't work when someone has a gun. So it was a little cartoonish for me when it's like this is how you grab the shoulder, and then he can't see. Look, he can't extend his arm. He can't pull his gun out. I'm like, oh god, man. But then it
this
was
is
like
this is the touch of death.
it wasn't that bad,
Yeah.
right? It's still like relatively realistic. Look, it's the thing that the old school, like great, because these guys were old school, like oh God, who was it? Was it Hegan? No, not Hegan. Helson Gracie, I think, is where they're from. But like a lot of their old stuff is like self-defense stuff, and it's like this is the stuff you do standing, but it's all shots fired, but it's all kind of whack. It's all kind of whack, dude. Like you can't. It's silly. Like if you're standing, you either have to know how to strike or like how to wrestle, basically, not how to do these weird jujitsu style grips on people that you never see ever apply in real fights or professional fights. It's just you got to move on from that. Like they got the best jujitsu. They really do. They got the best stuff on the ground. So why do
And
you
they're just hung
still
up with
teach?
these.
Yeah, it's not they're hung up, but it's like part of their curriculum. And it's like I knew I was in for not the best time when they were like the problem I see with jiu-jitsu is that like you can still get hit in the face, and like step rule number one is you should know you don't want to be hit in the face. And it's like man, I'm here to learn like sport jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, you're like we're not talking about.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn stuff for that I can apply.
I'm a fully self-aware guy. That's why I can make fun of the guard pulling thing, because it's like, would you guard pull in a street fight? No, I wouldn't. But I'm not in a street fight right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm aware of my situation. Would you play off of your back in a real fight? No, I wouldn't. But I'm not in one. Like I'm playing I'm doing a sport right now, and I'm aware.
I know
of
this
that.
guy's not gonna punch me in the face.
Exactly, and it's like we're all here to do jujitsu with each other. So why can't we just do that? Like it's okay if like right now I could actually punch you. It's like I do know that, but you're not going to.
Yeah.
So why are we? It's not. It's not like some people are really into it, man. Like, but it's a very old school mentality, I guess. I don't know. It's not my thing. Like I've been very vocal. Like I do. There are things that obviously in a real life scenario I would be like, okay, this is what I gotta do. But I'm not there for that. I'm very much there for the sport. Which you can say what you want about it, but I would say 95 to 99% of the people doing it are there for that. And maybe what what gets you in the door is like, I want to learn how to protect myself. And then you get in the door. But after a couple of months, you're like, oh, this is just fun. Like this is fun to do with your friends. Like, and then that goes out the window. You're like, I'm here to learn sports stuff for the most part. So when they're like, we did a lot of stuff. Like he reaches behind him for a gun, grab his arm here. Oh, not my thing, dude. Not my thing.
Okay.
Not my thing at all. But it was free for members of our gym. So like,
how was the food?
The food was good. Barbecue, mac and cheese, that banana pudding. It was good.
Watching your weight?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. Well, I mean, I'm a disciplined guy. I'll make it. But I'm not going to miss weight, dude. No way. I've never missed weight before. I'm not going to do it. But question is, like I said a week ago on the show, how hard am I going to make it for myself? It's looking like I'm going to make it harder and harder. Harder and harder near the end. So, but I'll make it. I'll definitely make it. Starting basically tomorrow. I can't. I don't have much room to screw off at all.
One day.
But yeah, it was cool. We had some promotions. We got some new blue belts. We got a new brown belt, I think, and 2 new black belts, which was cool.
So
That
there's
was-
you now have black belts.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Okay, so the one I see what yeah, because I was about the new gym thing. Yeah, so we had a couple brown belts that had come they from other gyms or whatever. They weren't under Chris, our guy, but now they're part of the gym, so he gave them their black belts. Yeah, and then this other guy who I guess is like part of the gym, they mainly train somewhere else. He got a brown belt, a couple new blue belts who deserved it, probably a couple who should have got it that didn't. But it is what it is. What do you do? But we have this one guy who's a savage, dude, savage. I think I talked about him on the show before. He almost made it to the finals with me in the absolute division at Naga. And he's a white belt. He's like really good. He was just smashing blue belts the whole time. And then I was like, man, I didn't want to go to the finals with this guy because I don't know how it's going to go if he beats me. And then it's like, that sucks. But it's also cool if the gym gets first and second. But he lost in the semifinals. Then I beat the guy who beat him and took gold. But he's been doing judo for like 5 years or something. He's done a lot of grappling. He's very good, very deceiving white belt, a sandbagger as we would call it. Not by his fault, obviously. You can't promote yourself, but when you're that good and you can handle most people above your level, we call that sandbagging. It's like that's not really fair for you to compete because you can mop the floor with basically everyone your level.
Yeah.
But he finally got his blue belt yesterday, so that was cool. Matthew is his name. Tough dude. And then yeah, it was cool. I got a little stripey. I got a little stripey on my belt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many stripes until you go to purple? 3?
No, it's supposed to be 4. That was my 3rd one that I just got. Usually it's 4.
So you have one more stripe.
Basically, yeah.
And then
I don't care about all that. I don't even train to be that much, so it's like it's not that big of a deal.
You're quitting jujitsu anyways now, so.
Nah, if I was gonna quit, it'd been a while ago. Blue belt blues happened way before now. I've been
blue belt. It happens right when you get it. Is when you quit before your first stripe.
Not right before you get it. It's just like when it starts to settle in that you're still not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The blue belt blues is really like, to my understanding is like every white belt is like just drooling for the blue belt, right? They want it so bad because this is the first step, right?
Yeah.
I guess a stripe is the first step, but it's the first like level up, and it seems so so appealing when you're first starting. You're grinding, you're getting your ass kicked, and every now and then you're getting the better of someone, and you're like, I'm ready for a blue belt, and then the days come where you'll tap a blue belt here and there, and then you're like, I'm beating blue belts. Why am I not a blue belt?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like that day finally comes, and you're like, yes, I got it. And then you realize you're still at the bottom of the mountain. And every now and then the white belt's going to get you, and then most of the blue belts are going to get you, and the purple belts are like on a whole nother level. And then you're like, oh, I still suck. And then it's like, well, then how far away does purple belt seem? Holy shit. I don't even know. Then you start doubting if you really deserved your blue belt in the first place. And then you're like, I'm never going to get good at this shit. And then you just don't gum anymore. That sums it up.
It sounds like some internal things there.
Yeah. I've been a blue belt longer than I was ever a white belt. I've been a blue belt longer than I was a white belt already. So like that would have been, yeah, if I was gonna quit, it would have been a long time ago. Also, I'm an obsessive person. I don't have other stuff going on in my brain, really. Yeah. Besides that. It's been that for almost 3 years.
Reality.
Questioning my reality and then thinking about jiu-jitsu related things has basically just been on my brain for almost 3 years now. So, it's not like I got other shit going on in my head, and I have a football blog. I'm worried about that. And then 6:30 comes around. I'm like, I guess I'll make it to class today. And then some days I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to make it today. That's how most people are. But with me, it's all I think about all day long. It's a little different. I have a problem. I'm an addict.
Did you watch Black Mass?
Midnight Mass?
Midnight Mass, geez, yeah.
Yeah, I finished it. Did you finish it?
Yeah.
I very much liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gotta be my favorite show of 2020, I would say. Not that I
Really?
watch a whole lot of shows. Yeah, I liked it a lot, a lot. I want to rewatch it, honestly.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
What a twist.
What a twist.
Yeah.
It was quite the twist. Probably stay out of spoilers. It is pretty new,
Yeah.
but it was good.
Did you
Very
watch
good.
Squid Games?
I did not.
Me neither. I mean, I guess I will. I feel like I have to.
Feel like you had, yeah.
No.
I'm very much. I've always not really thought of myself as a leader. I'm much more of a follower for sure.
Mhm.
So like when everyone's talking about this one thing, like I'm like, well, I want to see what they're talking about.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
that
like being
guy.
left out.
Yeah, I'm that guy for sure. I'm I'm not ashamed to admit it. And everyone's talking about Squid Games, so at some point I'll probably watch Squid Games. I watched the new Halloween Kills.
How was it?
I mean, I thought it was good. It's all people. It's so hard to like be really hard on these horror sequels, man. Like if you want to watch Michael Myers kill stuff, if you want to watch Michael Myers kill people, like you like it.
It's your movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little over the top. I feel like it's pretty self-aware though, a little tongue in cheek. Like a little stuff they do, it's like, oh really? But even though some of the lines they say, it's like, oh, that's kind of cheesy. But like I feel like it's cheesy, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's why parodies are so funny to me. And parodies always have the worst reviews ever. And it's like they know what they're doing. It's not like they're being they're very aware of what they're doing here. If you're self-aware of how silly and ridiculous it is, I feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's when a movie is self-serious and it's ridiculous is when it's not okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
In my opinion. I don't know. Not that I'm an
Dude, I
expert.
finally tried to watch the Justice League.
The
It
4-hour
was
one?
so long, dude.
So long.
Yeah.
Way too long.
I know. It was good though, but
It was good,
like
but
4 movies in one. That's what.
they should have made it into a series, a mini series or
Yeah.
something. I guess you could always just choose to watch it as that, but it's tough. It's long, yeah. Long movie.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. DC Comics just like
They're just not as good.
their movies are just not as good. Like
Except for the Batman trilogy. That's about it.
yeah, that was
The
it.
Dark Knight trilogy is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's about it. And
Yeah,
that was
like
way
I
before
watched
the
Watchmen. Like that one's weird.
movie.
That one came. Yeah,
I always heard it. I watched it way younger, but I feel like I watched it a
it
few
came
years
out
back.
in like 2009.
Yeah. But I don't really remember it. I've heard some people say it's good because it's really dark and shit.
Yeah, DC Comics are freaking dark.
They are dark, for sure.
Yeah.
But even their characters don't really hold up. Like I feel like Marvel, like obviously their superstar characters are cool. Like Batman's cool, right? Like they got superstars, but all their others like supporting characters, if you will, are kind of whack. Whereas Marvel can make anyone cool, in my opinion. Like Doctor Strange, I didn't think Doctor Strange would be cool. I haven't really read comics, but when I first seen the trailer, I'm like, who's this Doctor Strange guy? And I'm like,
Mhm.
he doesn't seem like that interesting of a person, but he was dope, I thought.
Mhm.
Guardians of the Galaxy, how'd they pull that off?
Yeah.
Imagine explaining that script to someone and explaining those characters. They're like, this will never work.
Yeah.
This will never work.
Yeah.
This guy does what? He likes 80s music and there's a raccoon that talks
Yeah.
and he shoots guns. Like, no, thank you.
And there's a tree that only says one word.
Yeah. And it's like, you know what? I think we're going to pass on this one. This doesn't seem that appealing, but it's
Yeah.
awesome. DC can't pull that off.
I
They
forgot
just
about Sin City. That's another DC movie.
Is it
that was
though?
really good.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
DC. I feel like it's another one. Look it
I
up.
sw-
Look it up, internet man.
I swore.
Maybe it is DC. Sin City is fantastic, though. I'm a big fan. That used to be one of my favorite movies.
Mm,
You might be right. V for Vendetta was a comic as well, but no, I don't think it was by anyone like major.
damn,
Maybe
yeah. It's just its own.
it's its own. Okay.
Yeah.
V for
Oh
Vendetta
yeah,
is
it is.
similar.
No, it is. First Years of Fame. Oh, this guy wrote for other comics.
But he did
Okay,
Sin
but then
City.
he made Sin City himself.
Okay.
Okay.
So see,
Well, there you go. Never mind then.
was The Boys The Boys was a comic, right?
On Amazon.
Yeah,
So,
that was a comic, like a random one though. Obviously not DC Marvel. I mean, half their stuff is making fun of those people.
yeah,
They make fun of DC more specifically. Would you agree?
yeah,
Like Homelander's clearly Superman, right? And then, like that one chick, his ex-girlfriend or whatever, is clearly like Wonder Woman. They're all knockoffs of DC characters. There's the Aquaman knockoff.
yeah. So it was all that one's its own thing.
Yeah, pretty. I feel like it's pretty clear they're mocking DC hard. You got the Flash is the black dude.
Yeah.
Superman is Homelander. Wonder Woman
Mhm.
is the other chick. Um,
Aquaman. Well, yeah,
Aquaman, the
Aquaman.
fish guy. What was the fish
Yeah,
guy's name?
I forget.
The
But
Deep.
yeah,
The
he's
Deep.
Aqu. Yeah.
I liked him. I thought he had redeemable qualities. He was the one who was like really bad, and like he was like coming back to like kind of being good. And that my buddy Terry was like, he's the worst, the Deep. I'm like, no, like he's a complex character. Like he's coming
Yeah.
around. Like he's getting some good character development. like nah, he sucks. Give him a chance. Oh, what else? What else? What else? Uh, little stinker on the UFC last night.
Pretty much.
I heard Bellator was way better.
I forget. I always forget Bellator exists.
I
They need
know
a better job of advertising.
they're the worst. And
Like
sometimes they do
I
cards
don't
on
know.
Fridays.
Yeah,
Sometimes they
like
do
I don't
cards on
know.
Fridays.
They
Yeah,
let
I
me
don't
know
know.
when it was on, and I remembered.
Yeah, Corey Anderson had a good performance. Dude, people are getting roasted in the comments. It's hilarious. Corey Anderson, cut from the UFC, and then
Mhm,
he's doing work in Bellator. And
mhm.
some people are commenting on this dude could be in the UFC. Like but like
People are
clearly not
fucking.
trolling, dude.
Uh,
The comments, but it's like this comment has 284 replies. It's like,
there's just 284 people calling them an idiot.
yeah, basically, like this dude could be in the UFC. Real talk, like it's pretty funny. Ariel Hawani posted a video of him being. I mean, to play devil's advocate, I thought Corey Anderson was like legit before he got cut, before Johnny Walker knocked him out. I was like, or no, he knocked out Johnny Walker. Who knocked him? Jan knocked him out, I think. I think Jan knocked him out. But I was like, Corey Anderson's legit. And then, like, out of nowhere. But they're all saying they make more money over there, which is crazy. I guess probably because they don't have as many fighters. And, like, if you come from the UFC, you're one of the bigger stars over there, I guess.
Yeah.
He said he made more money in 2 fights in Bellator than he did his whole career in the UFC. He was like, I was more popular over there, like, as a person. Like, I built a fan base over there, but, like, Bellator pays me way better. And he's not the first person to say that. So that's kind of
Yeah.
whack. It's kind of crazy.
Mm.
UFC has too many fighters. That's the thing. But we have
Yeah.
fights every single week. You have to have people to, fill in the
Yeah.
prelims and stuff.
Yeah. And
That
not everyone's gonna get the big bucks.
for sure. You're going to do okay. That's for
Yeah.
sure. You're going to be all right. You're going to survive. To just wake up and train every day, it's a pretty good gig if you ask me. But what do I know? Someone paid me decent, and I could make a living just showing up and training. But I could be pretty
Mhm.
okay with that.
Yeah.
But I know. What are you yelling for? You're the one who advocates for fighters, right?
I do.
I
Well,
mean, I do too, but what are you doing? It's a complex world we're living
I think they should let them get sponsors again. That's
in.
the
They should
big
let them be
thing.
sponsors. That's very. I feel like it's very unfair.
Yeah.
But let's see. Let me have the card pulled up somewhere. The Tennessee boy, he had an exciting fight. What was his name? He was the first fight. Nate Landwehr, however the fuck you say his name. With that anaconda choke, he tried
Mm.
twice. He got it the second time. That dude's hilarious. He has the weirdest accent I think I've ever heard, where he sounds like a country guy, but he also sounds like a ghetto guy, like that black country kind of accent.
The train.
He had a hilarious quote I put on my story. He said, if I don't lose, I'm probably going to win. something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
What? Ooh, goofy fella.
He's right.
He's most likely right.
Mhm.
100% sure. Finished with the anaconda choke in, was it round 2 or round 3? Round 3.
It was round
3. 2 minutes and 22 seconds in.
Yeah.
Good performance. That dude just likes to scrap. He's fun to watch. I'm sure he won't be ranked or anything after this, but still fun to watch. Fun to keep an eye on.
Mhm.
Fun on the mic for sure. And then, gosh, how you say it? She's French. How you say her name? Firo? Firo?
Firot?
I assume you don't say the T, right? Because she's French. I don't know
I
how
don't
you
know.
say
Is
it.
that a rule in French?
I don't know. I'm not. Do I look French to you, man?
Or the T? Well, why do you think
48% Scottish, dude.
that?
Because like fillet, right? Guillotine. You don't say letters, bro. You just ignore letters.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever her name is. Fighting Bueno Silva.
Mhm.
She we almost had a nip slip last night. We just missed it, man. We just missed it. A wardrobe malfunction on Silva. You got to see basically the whole breast except the old areola.
Yeah.
Bummer.
All under boob.
All under boob. I was like, whoa.
Mhm.
I caught it live before they stopped the fight. I was sitting there with Kimberly, and I was like, "Yeah, her tit's hanging out." I was like, "I'm pretty sure that's her tit." And then the ref came around and stopped it. And I rewound it, and then it was like doing a weird like lag, like pause thing. I'm like, "Are they trying to not let us rewind this? Like, are they trying to like blur this, like cut this out real quick?
Yeah.
What are they doing here?" But yeah, pretty dominant performance for what's your face. The French chick.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say your name? Filet.
8-1.
Filet. Yeah, she has some weird warts, or not warts. I said warts last night, and Kimber made fun of me. Moles. So when they're the same color as your skin, they're still called moles,
I don't know.
right? Because I always thought like a witch has a wart on her nose, not a mole. But my wife says mole.
So moles are brown.
That's what I thought. My wife says
Yeah.
no. My wife says no. If it's there permanently, it's a mole. Wart's like temporary.
That's true.
So there's some logic there. I still don't agree with it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But
Something
dude,
needs to change.
how about Jim Miller getting it
Dude.
done with a vicious knockout?
Yeah, man. He was like
That was
the only
crazy.
exciting fight.
He was in a very exciting fight, and he was clipping Gonzalez quite a few times in the round 1, and then Gonzalez, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got caught, but Jim Miller kind of dropped. I'm like, oh no. I'm sure the chin's not what it used to be. Literally most fights of anyone in UFC history.
Mm-hmm.
Then it came through right as round 2 started. I mean, I just made you go full screen by accident. I don't even know how to undo that, but man, that's tricky. Look at you. Your whole face is on my screen. I don't even know how
Wow,
to
dude.
undo full
Why
screen.
is it not? Why is it not usually like that?
It should be, right? I'm trying to figure out how quick was it in round 2? It was like seconds in,
14
right?
seconds.
14 seconds. Okay. I could have said that had you not been, dude. Your face on my whole computer screen is pretty hilarious.
Just hit escape.
Hit escape, that'll work.
Yeah.
Bro, you just changed
Dude,
the game.
how old are you?
I'm young enough to know these things.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not tech savvy. I'm really not. I'm not tech savvy.
Oh man. You're under the age of 30, bro.
I know, dude. Like certain things I can handle. Like my iPhone, I can handle that well, like very well. Mostly because I had one since 2008 or whatever. So like I know iPhone shit out of experience, but some of the stuff, I don't know. I do know Andre Arlovsky got a cheeky little win that I'm not even so sure I agreed with. I thought Felipe would kind of win 2 rounds to 1, to be honest with you.
Well, no.
Not a bad fight though. I thought it'd be boring, to be honest with you. It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best, but Andre got tired, son. He got very tired. He got the best beard in sport, dude.
Yeah,
That's crazy, that beard.
42.
42 years old, over 50 fights, right? That was his
Yeah.
53rd, 52nd, because he was what, 31 and 20
He's
before last
32
night?
and 20 now. So
That's a lot of fights, dude. That's so many fights.
I mean,
It's
Jim
got-
Miller's 33 and 16.
I know. And most UFC appearances, too. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Jim Miller looks better than Arlovsky, though, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
Jim Miller is still like, when he comes and fights, I'm like, he might win this. I always
Mhm.
assume Andre's going to lose.
Yeah.
Pretty much always.
Yeah.
But then they give him guys like Tom Aspinall. I'm like, what are you guys trying to do here? What are you trying to do here? When he got matched up with Tom Aspinall, I was like, are they just trying to get rid of this guy? Are they trying to end this guy's career? This young
Yeah.
29-year-old savage who hits like a truck, moves like a middleweight. He's huge. He cuts weight to make 165. But he moves like Darren Till. Like Tom Aspinall's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry to sound like I'm hyping up Tom Aspinall. I feel like he might be the future of the heavyweight division. Just saying.
Mhm.
Heavyweight division is, I think, the most exciting it's been in a while. Because you got Francis, who looks like he can't be beat because he's got the touch of death, right?
Mhm.
Francis is that can't be beat. Then Cyril gone, no one can like score a point on him. He's like incredible.
gonna
They're
be a
going to
great
fight.
fight.
It's going to be a great fight, right? And we're like, it's like, I don't even know if Ngannou can hit him. Ngannou's got the power. You know, I don't think anyone in the history of violence hits as hard as he does. I don't think anyone. Like, he's got the hardest punch in the history of mankind, I would say. So you got that, but everything besides the power, Gone smokes him. Smokes him in technique, speed, cardio, grappling, everything. Gone is better.
Mhm.
So can he get past that touch of death? He's going to have. What's going to happen is he's going to have to make Ngannou swing for the bleachers, which he does, except for his last sleepy fight. He's pretty calculated. He's going to have to make him swing for the bleachers and get tired. Because Gon doesn't get tired, dude. Gon's crazy. And so he's going to have to make him miss. You have to make him miss and make him tired. I don't know how to predict that fight. What are the odds? Is there odds for that?
I'm trying to even find when it is. Damn, the UFC did really good at
February,
stacking up all their
January.
shit. They're
Late
like,
January. Late
everything's on Google right now.
January 22nd, something like that.
Okay.
That's a hard fight to
Yeah.
predict. I mean, Ngannou's so hard to bet against, obviously.
I mean, he's still gonna be the favorite. I think it's gonna be close though. I could see it being like
I can see Gon beating him. That's what I'm trying to say. I can see Gon beating him. Gon's very impressive. But then those two, it's like, who's going to win? They're both so good. And then it's like, and then guys like Tom Aspinall, savages. Dude, they're so tough. And they just got in the game. They look untouchable. I don't know, man. I feel like the heavyweights were kind of boring. It was like DC, Stipe at the top. That was kind of it. And then old guys, right? You had Junior Dos Santos was up there. Just old guys that were just hanging around up there. And now we kind of got a crop of new people.
For sure. And young dudes.
Young dudes. And then Andre Arlovsky still fighting for some reason.
Still winning.
I want him to go out on a win, man. I think
maybe he should.
Dude, like I'm the biggest Cowboy Cerrone fan. I want him so bad to have one more fight and win, and then just call it a day. I want that more than anything. He's got one more fight. I think Dana said like he'll get one more. He gets one more. Like give him a decent matchup, right? A favorable matchup. Not favorable, but not something crazy. He's old and he has a ton of fights too.
Yeah.
Give him a good matchup against another legend, perhaps, right? And then I think the Matt Brown rematch makes sense. He knocked him out years and years and years ago. I think that would be a good one. But yeah, I like to see these guys go out and win. I like to see, the problem is they don't know they're done. That's the real problem.
Yeah.
They're just hanging in there. They're like, I still got more in the tank. And you're like, just look around the roster.
Dude.
You're not beating these guys.
I know.
So, I don't know. But Andre got the win. I don't even know if I agreed with it. I think Felipe did enough in the third round to win, to be honest with you. but whatever. I'm happy Andre won. I am an Andre Arlovsky fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Boarfest in Aspen Lab. That was
Jeez.
crazy. The first fight back in a long time after whatever it was, knee reconstruction. So if you remember, she was supposed to fight a couple weeks ago, missed weight, big time.
Yeah, she had the shakes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 135. And then, so last week I said someone pulled out of this fight. I couldn't think of it. It was supposed to be Holly Holm fighting Dumont. Holly Holm pulled out for injury. Aspen Lab was like, well, I'm already overweight. Let's do it. Step in on at a different weight class.
Yeah.
So she steps in. I think she should probably be featherweight anyway. She's big. She's always had a hard time with the scale. She just didn't do much, man. Her coach was cussing her out basically, which was kind of funny and kind of sad at the same time. It was weird. Pull up my Instagram. I just made a meme today about her. It's a classic one. It's a classic one.
Let's see. Come on, do something.
Yeah. This is a classic one.
Just classic.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think your I'm the one who taps is gonna do well.
You think so?
I think it will.
I made that this morning as well. Was that my newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. A few mean thieves have been going around again.
What?
I'm at the level now where it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
And
you got up to 913 on the.
Yeah, and then that thing's been stolen so many times. Someone remade it. Like
and took your face off of it.
Yeah, took my face name off of it. It was the same thing.
Damn.
Like, okay. Someone DM'd me and said, like, you know, sometimes it's just a similar idea. I don't know if anyone actually stole it. I'm like, okay. Well, I disagree. Respectfully, I disagree.
Yeah. How have you been in not engaging in the comments?
It was you know, I failed pretty miserably at one day. And yeah, I don't even remember the extent of it, but it wasn't good.
You just dove
It
in.
took a turn for the worse. It was worse than what it was. Because like when I responded to something, like I got roasted for that. And I shouldn't have responded. That's the point.
Yeah.
And then I made the mistake. So someone didn't get the meme, right? So then I make a comment and call the guy by the wrong, or no, I don't call him by the wrong name. I say, God, I feel like I have to word for word it for it to make sense. And even that went over his head. And I'm like, dude, this guy, I have no hope for this guy. So this guy was like, actually, Gene Lister said this. Right? It's the same one. It's the same.
Oh my God, you're on the same meme, bro.
So I said, check out the Brian on this guy. Like I spelled brain wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't spell it wrong. I capitalized this a little. So check out the Brian on this guy. And then he said, who's Brian? Ha 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 ha.
You got this guy.
I was like, down here. I tap out.
On the same. That one meme is gonna.
It's ridiculous. I'm not doing it. I'm not even responding to any.
Just get away from that one.
No, I said check out the Brian on this guy. I said, please refer to my following post, which is the one when I was like, dear morons, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, who's Brian? Ha 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 ha. I don't even follow your page, bro. I just.
Oh man.
And he goes, I just ran into this. He goes, took a look at the page, not worth the follow.
Oh no. This fucking guy.
All right, Brian.
Damn, dude. He even threw it with the took a look at the page.
Yeah. It's not true. Because then I looked at his page and he says, like, I'm all about the jiu-jitsu memes, which means he's clearly lying about my page because I think I got one of the best pages, online. Which I've been told before, just so you know. I've been told by people like, dude, you have like one of the funniest like jiu-jitsu meme pages like in the world. I'm like, it means a lot. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Just gotta get out of these comments.
I gotta get out of the comments. I gotta stop having these huge pages steal my shit and build their pages up. Which I don't think you can. I don't think you can stop it. I think it's just kind of.
It's impossible. I mean,
Someone
besides
has to.
putting your
Someone
little
has to have.
watermark in there.
I know. Someone has to have the creativity to put it out there, and then I sound like such a douche, right?
Dude, here you
The
go.
corporations are going to take it. The corporations are taking it from small businesses,
My
Alex.
art. It's my art.
God, what are we doing? And I let it bother me. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
There's a couple more comments on some other names I won't talk about, but I ignored them.
You didn't want to though, huh?
No, I didn't. The problem is I'm a nice guy, and I hate confrontation. So like, if
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey man, like it is just a meme, like you kind of just like understood it wrong. And then it would be like someone would come back and roast me, and I'd be like, all right, I can't get into this. I'm not an angry person. What else happened? Oh, I did my promotion one I thought was hilarious. And then someone, the same guy I got into it with on one of the other comments, commented and said, how much gay porn do you have to watch to find this meme? I didn't respond. It's the promotion one. There's like a blue belt on the page. Do you see it?
See monkey, do monkey, huh?
That guy. That's the guy. Yeah. Yeah. He's a different guy. I said it's a joke, dum dum, on the Eddie Bravo one, and he said jokes are supposed to be funny, dum dum, or something like that. I was like, all right.
Man.
All right. But that same guy, yeah. I thought that promotion one was hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's funny though, right? No?
But yeah, it's funny.
So what was actually in the thing was a GIF, and he's not doing what you think he's doing. I mean, he kind of is, but he's shaking this bottle of lotion is what he's doing. He's putting it on his hands. The guy's looking down, right? So who knows what he's gonna do with it? I feel like we got a pretty good idea, right? But
Foreshadow.
but that's what he's doing. So what I wanted, he moves too much with the lotion,
Yeah.
right? What I wanted was to have the GIF, put the GIF up there, but have the blue belt like in the way of this. But he moves too much. So you see the bottle of lotion. No matter how I tilt the belt, you can't just see him doing this and can't see what's behind it. That's what I wanted. You can't see what was behind it. So I just found a good spot and screenshotted it with the belt on there.
Yeah.
I got some creativity up here, dude, which I haven't really found. I didn't really know I had any until I started making.
There you go.
I don't have
Don't you
any.
get a drawing or no?
No, I'm the worst ever.
Yeah, okay.
My 6-year-old draws better than I do.
That's right.
Legitimately.
What's he being for Halloween?
He wants to be a dog, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. We went and looked at costumes yesterday, and he found this little dog head. It's not even a costume. It's like a sign, and he put it around his neck, and he was like, "Woof woof, I'm a dog." And I was like, "That's cool. Oh, let's look at some real costumes. Like, what do you want to be?" And then he was like, "I want to be a dog," and I'm like, "So me and my wife are trying to lure him into stuff he likes. Look at this cool Minecraft one." He's like, "No, I really want to be a dog." I'm like,
Right.
okay, like. So like Marshall, which you're probably unfamiliar with, it's a dog from Paw Patrol. It's like a kids TV show.
I know Paw Patrol.
You know, okay, he's the firefighter dog. So it's like, you want to be Marshall? And he's like, no, just a normal dog. I'm like, that's a lame costume, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. You're Candy, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be Sam from Trick or Treat, which is probably my favorite Halloween movie. You seen Trick or Treat?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Kimberly and I just
I've
watched it last
never
night.
heard
We
of
watch
it.
it every year.
What's it on?
It's Trick or Treat, like the letter R. Type it in.
Trick or Treat. 2007 film.
Yep.
Is it a scary movie? Oh, horror thriller.
Yeah, it's great.
Is Sam the
little man with
thing?
like a burlap sack for a head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. What did you watch it on?
The internet.
No, it's not on any like streaming service that you're aware of.
No.
So a website that
I
may
have
or may
a
not
website.
exist.
Do
Do you want my website? It's the best.
Yeah.
I can send it to you. It
Okay.
has everything you can think of on there. Every movie you can possibly think of. But it's a website. You don't have to download anything. You click,
Yeah, I know.
click it, you click play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can send it to you, dude. It changes. I've been using it for probably 3 years now. For
Wow.
everything. Everything. Watch Halloween Kills on there the day it came out.
Okay.
Probably,
What's it called?
I'm definitely not saying that out loud. There's no way. If this
I
thing
used
gets
to use
shut
one that
down,
was like Movie Tornado or something. That's what it
not
was
that.
called.
If this one gets shut down, I'm screwed. I watch everything. Not every, like if it's on Netflix, I watch it on Netflix. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you
My
can't
wife,
find
my
it.
wife and I have been using it for years and years.
Oh my god.
All right, let's wrap this up in a second. Next week is actually, hang on. Let me grab another drink. Hang on 1 second.
Gee,
Right.
was that was kind of defeats the point of wrapping it up.
It's a canned drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
No dead air, bro. Keep it going. Talk to
Yeah, I
yourself.
got it. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to next week. Oh, it's Costa Vittori. All right, so that doesn't suck. Ooh, it should be a good fight. Grant Dawson, Ricky Glenn. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god, this guy's taking forever. Are you there?
I'm back. That did not take forever.
It's not
Look what I got.
fast.
Look at what I got, bro.
Damn, bang. Rainbow Unicorn.
Yes, sir. We just talked about it. Have you
Yeah.
tried any yet?
No,
You definitely should.
I should. Maybe
If you're,
today.
if
I
you're
gotta
still
go
drinking
into work for
Monster,
a little bit.
yeah. If you're still drinking Monster, you need to get out of that.
So next week doesn't suck though.
No, it does not. I haven't looked at the undercard. I know Vittori and Costa is very exciting.
Yeah.
What's-
Park John Young, Gregory Rodriguez is the undercard main event thing.
Okay. Oh, you got
Ronda Marcos at 10 and 12 fighting
dude.
again.
How is she still in the UFC?
I don't know.
That's insane. That is insane.
She has a losing professional record. Like, come on.
That's not good.
By 2 now. Not just like 1,
Yeah.
2 fights. She's lost.
It's not good. You'll never see that. I don't want to pull a sexist card, but you'll never see a man with a losing record in the UFC.
No way.
No way. Not terrible, dude. You got the okay. So Alex Caceres' new haircut looks ridiculous, but Alex Caceres versus this dude is super good. No one can say his name. Choi Sanjuan Choi on the main card. I started following this dude on Instagram after his last fight in the UFC. He had a crazy knockout. Very impressive, dude. Super impressive.
How's
Very
his
good.
gram?
It's whack. I unfollowed it because I don't speak Korean or whatever.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah, but I'm like, this dude's exciting. Like, I want to remember him. I'll follow him. Then after a couple of his posts kept coming up, I'm like, all right, I don't really see the point of this follow. Jessica Rose Clark, who's like kind of the new Paige Van Zandt in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, people dig her for her looks, if you will. Jessie Jess is her Instagram handle. Are you familiar with this individual?
No, I'm looking her up now.
She is a good fighter, but she's definitely
She's got tattoos.
She's got a lot of tattoos. She's got some enhancement in the chest area that is relatively new. Yeah, her Instagram is like pretty obvious. Like she's just flaunting her looks, but she is tough. She's tough. Are you seeing her Instagram?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you're doing.
I'll have to check it out. No.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying,
Google.
like that she's gained popularity for her looks. Is all I'm saying. Most like Paige Van Zandt did. Like Paige Van Zandt became a superstar because everyone thought she was hot. But she's fighting Jocelyn Edwards in a kind of a pick 'em fight. It looks like Jessie Jess is a slight favorite. She's Australian and New Zealand. They sound the same. I can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, dude, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, but she's fighting Jocelyn Edwards in a pretty close fight. The last 3 are pretty good. The last 4 are good. Alex Caceres versus the crazy Korean dude is exciting. Jessica Rose Clark versus Jocelyn Edwards is kind of exciting because I think Jessica Rose Clark is a star in the making, honestly. Grant Dawson versus Ricky Glenn is exciting. I like Grant Dawson, but he's a giant favorite.
Yeah, he's like, no, he's not.
Minus 300 is what I got.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of whack. And then Paulo Costa is the underdog, bro. How are we not on this?
I know.
He had one performance against Adesanya. He was drunk, apparently.
Yeah.
According to him, he was drunk. I was like, well, you definitely fought like you were. I don't know if you actually were, though. God, I remember people telling me, like, dude, Adesanya is about to get murdered by Paulo Costa. And it was the most fun fight to watch with having people tell me that. Because it was so one-sided.
Yeah.
I think Paulo Costa wins, though, to be honest.
You think he beats Martin?
I think he does, yeah.
Is it Marvin? Jeez,
Marvin.
It's
Vittori.
not even an Italian name, Marvin.
No, but Vittori is pretty damn Italian.
Yeah.
And I should know. I'm 48% Scottish.
Yeah, Scottish, yeah. So
I know these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Costa went. What are the odds for Costa by knockout? That's a good question.
That was not
that won't be out. Yeah. I'm not even sure that's the best way to bet anymore. Vittori might try to wrestle screw him though, you know? I don't know how that'll work out. I don't think Costa's like a terrible wrestler, really. We'll see. I'm surprised he's the underdog. That's pretty surprising to me.
Well,
yeah, that's all I got though. And then the free pay-per-view, I'm gonna have to miss it, dude. I'm gonna have to watch it later because I have a fight that day.
Oh yeah.
So because the main card starts at 2:00 Eastern because it's in Abu Dhabi, which now makes sense why they made it a free pay-per-view. That's why, because no one's gonna buy that. So I will have to watch it after. And my event starts at 3. You gonna watch my event, bro?
Sure. Send me the link.
I'll send you the link. It'll be in my bio, bro.
All right.
I'll send it to you though directly.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All done?
Yeah.
Have fun going to work today.
I will not. Thank
you. If you approach anyone with a gun in their waistband, just call me. I can show you how to disarm him.
The technique. Got it.
What I learned yesterday.
Okay, good.
He said sarcastically.
Yeah.
All right. All right, dude. I love you. See you next time.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.